I'm Liz McComb, and I'm with Mr. Titus Agiga from Global Views.
Wipe them up and broke them up and mash them up and cut them up and make them know so we now give a fuck and we see them body ridiculous. We're fabulous and we're big and we're bad and we're well dangerous. Titus come, the genius, bad boy they are. See don't say the ram they dance and call them hard, they tell them to move. With the wicked and them, see them body ridiculous, we no make friends.
Nice to meet you, Liz McComb. So, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, you are not too cold?
What's cold?
December.
But, it's warm with you. Let me put it like that.
Thank
You're
you.
gonna warm up inside.
Thank you. So, welcome to my show, Global Views. So,
Okay.
this is about musical and cultural news. First, let's come back on your career. So, you make some gospel. As the people say, you are one of the most representative people of the gospel. Why you sing some gospel?
Why? Well, it chose me, you know. I have a way of doing music, period, but I like gospel music. It has come back again in the last 15 years, really strong, where it's global. But when I began, there was only a chosen few doing gospel. Only the cornerstones of gospel, like the Five Blind Boys of Alabama, the staple singers, the caravans. I mean, really only strict people that were building the building blocks of gospel. And now it has become huge, big, big, big. You know, it's a big deal. All the fortune passed me by, but now I'm glad that don't bother me.
The people said that you begin in the church of your mother.
Of course. I began in church with my family, my mother, but my family, all of my sisters sing, and I have a nephew that plays piano. I have a sister that plays piano, so my family is very musical. It's not just me. When you speak about my family does a lot of music, and we grew up with music in the house.
This is where you got the gift?
Yeah, I think I'm one of many in my family, but I think I took it seriously. How about that? I took it very serious. Just to know you, see my soul. He put my name down on heaven's road. I said trouble, nothing but trouble may get in your way. That don't bother me.
How was your first contact to Europe?
That was it. With out of New York, coming through Cleveland to New York, and then we took the plane from New York, because at that time they called them hubs, I think, and you could only be in New York or Boston going to Europe.
Okay.
And we took New York to Kennedy, to London. And from London, we took the boat from London to Paris. I mean, really, yeah, it was a boat that we took.
It was a trip.
Yeah, it was a trip. Baby, we were traveling, talking about traveling shoes. Oh, yeah. And then from there, everything, Italy, France, and Scandinavia. I mean, we were on tour.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big trip.
I want to just ask you last question. This is about the classics.
Okay.
You know, like Negro spiritual and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
So how you keep that alive?
I have to, out of honor for our people. I believe that the ancestors, the people that suffered, really know what it was to suffer. All of the African children. I have to keep it alive. We have to always remember our roots. We have to always remember our mother, our father, our grandmother, our great-grandmother, and great-grandfather. We must. It keeps us on our ground. It keeps us on solid ground. Because if we forget where we come from, we will never go where we need to go. But when I take for me, and I never wore the chains. I never was taken from my African family and put on a boat. But for those that were, I sing for them. I sing in honor of all black people for wherever we went, to Brazil, to Cuba, to Afro-Caribbean, and even in Africa, for all of us, so that we can understand that the connection we have is really global news. How about that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thank you a lot, and so I hope to see you soon to forward this discussion.
Okay.
And to learn more about gospel.
Okay, and do some political things sometime. I'd be happy to come. Because
Yeah.
I think if we can talk, I think we need to talk more and have discussions more. Each African child, and say their heart, so we can come together more. Because Africa is calling us, all of us. Come back home, man. We gotta come back home.
Bless you. Thank you a lot.
God bless you. God bless you too.
Yeah, bless you.
Trouble Lord, keeps getting in my way. That don't bother me.
Wipe them up and broke them up and mash them up and cut them up and make them know so we now give a fuck and we see them body ridiculous. We're fabulous and we're big and we're bad and we're well dangerous. Light is come, the genius, bad boy they are. See don't say this, ram they dance and call them hard, they tell them to move. With the wicked and them, see them body ridiculous.